Well guys, we now know when the new Switch is coming out, and it's going to be a rough few months waiting for this thing to come out. So I watched the Direct yesterday and it had a ton of good stuff in it that I want to talk about. The first thing that they revealed was the new Mario Kart game, and it's called Mario Kart World. This game has so much going on in it, it kind of blew my mind away, and it looks awesome. They also have this new voice chat thing that you can use a camera with. So they basically made Discord, and I could care less about it. But we got some great news about the system. It supports 4K now, and it'll run games better now. I can finally play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom like a dream now. Because even I won't lie, there were some moments in the game that needed more power to handle them. More specifically, like when Link would run through a field of grass, it would kind of buffer a little bit. Or one example I could actually remember is Link going to go see the Great Deku Tree. And then in Tears of the Kingdom, whenever he would build stuff with his Ultra Hand, that kind of suffered a little bit. This all sounds great, but there is one downside with this though. And that is, Nintendo is charging us for an upgrade pack. God damn it! They're also making a demo, kind of like Astro's Playroom, where you get to know more about the insides of the Switch 2 and whatnot. Except it looks boring and you gotta pay for it. No thank you. My wallet's already passed out from seeing all the stuff I want to buy. Coupled with the fact I want to buy the new Constructicons. Give me a break, Nintendo. At least Kirby's getting some love on this system, as his Forgotten World game is coming back with a new DLC, and he's getting a new Kirby Air Ride game. And we now know that Metroid Prime 4 is coming out on both the old Switch and the new one. And besides Mario Kart World, Metroid Prime 4 is my most anticipated game, because, you know, I love Metroid. And I've been looking forward to this game for a while now, too. There's also this wheelchair basketball game that's coming out, and it looks pretty good. I thought, hey, this kind of looks fun. Then some third-party games are coming over, like Elden Ring, Hades 2, and Street Fighter 6. These are cool, but I already own most of them, so I kind of don't care. But Street Fighter's making some new amiibos of some of the characters, so that's pretty awesome. There was this one trailer that made me really happy when I heard Patrick States' voice in it. He's one of my favorite voice actors. You know, he voices Dio, Frankie, and Ragnar the Blood Edge, and a billion more roles. When I saw the trailer, I thought Armor Core was coming to Switch 2, but no, it's this game called Arsenal. But it still looks pretty good though. Hitman is also coming over, along with the director's cut of Yakuza 0. That's pretty cool, except I already beat Yakuza 0 recently. There is a new Hyrule Warriors game coming out, and this time it's from Tears of the Kingdom, and it's about the imprisoning war against Ganondorf. So basically in Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda is sent back in time, and she meets the first king and queen of Hyrule, and she helps them fight against Ganondorf, basically. I will say it looks pretty good, but I caught a small glimpse of Ganondorf, so that tells you I'm instantly going to buy this thing whenever it comes out. Then one of the coolest things in the stream was GameCube games are coming to Switch Online. And one of the games that they showed was Soul Calibur 2, and I'm stoked for it. Even though I already own the game. And some of the games that are coming over are F-Zero GX and Wind Waker, and that's a pretty good lineup, and more are coming, so I'm all for it, actually. Deltarune is coming over, and it has 2 new chapters coming with it, so that's awesome. Then during the later half of the stream just froze with the audio still playing, so some employee was getting yelled at in the background. Then FromSoft is making a Switch exclusive game called Duskbloods, and I gotta say, it looks pretty good. Sorry, Bloodborne fans. Fingers crossed that Sony makes a remaster of it. Ah! Then the final game was shown, and it's a new Donkey Kong game called Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I gotta say, it looks pretty damn fun. I'm not the biggest fan of his redesign, but it could be far worse. And that was the Switch 2 Direct, basically. I will say the chat was going crazy during that stream, especially during like the GameCube parts and whatnot. They showed a lot of good stuff, and I'm pretty excited to buy one of these things. I wish that they actually show us the price of the console and also the games coming out. After the stream ended, I looked up Switch 2 pre-order, and I found out that the console is going to be $450. Without the Mario Kart game, and most of the games are going to be 80 to 90 bucks. Uh-oh, my wallet's not breathing right now. Uh-oh. That's annoying, I won't lie. Especially how expensive most games are nowadays too. And I was thinking, why should we pay for an upgrade pack to make our older games on the Switch run better on the new one, when it should just do that for free? The only thing I hope about with this system is the scalpers won't get their grubby hands on it, because fuck scalpers. Yeah, I don't want a repeated incident of the PS5 situation, because around that time it was so hard to get one. And now scalpers are going after Pokemon cards and they're just ruining everything. I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want them going after other stuff I like. So, you're not ruining Pokemon cards for everyone, you bastards. I just hope that retailers still have that one rule of like one system per customer. Because I think that's how they combated the PS5 situation. I don't know how else they could combat it, but I just hope they keep that rule. Because from what I've seen, I think it's working, but still, people are going to get around it somehow. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Switch 2, and I can't wait to get one. Comment down below what your thoughts are about it, and what games you're excited for. I know Metroid Prime 4 is going to be my most anticipated game, along with the new Mario Kart game. I mean, look at my boy, Waluigi, they done him great. He's still got it. I hope you guys have a nice day, and I will see you later. Goodbye.